I'm Stephen Clift, and I'm a physician specialized in gastroenterology. And I retired in July of 20 after 40 years of practice. I started a group called Arkansas Gastroenterology. In high school, my dad was asked from Alcoa to go over and take somebody's place that was sick for 3 months in Holland. And of course I was dying to go, but he said, no, my mom and I are going, you're gonna stay here with your brothers, take care of your brothers. Well, anyhow, fast forward, next thing I know, I'm over in Holland and say, here I am, Dad. So that started my adventure. I was there 6 weeks and just got hooked on travel. The landmark trip I took was in 1973. During this time, I met my wife-to-be. She was an airline hostess, and she was traveling with 2 other people, and we struck up a conversation, got to Cairo, and they said, where's your visa? I'm still pretty green and just didn't have a visa. So they sort of claimed me as one of them, and next thing I know, I'm sort of with their group. I didn't have the money to come back to Little Rock, and she loaned me $80, and as she says, I paid it back dearly. Finally came to either we're gonna have to get together or we won't. She called me with a collect call, and I just asked her to marry me, and she said, sure. Next morning, her flight mate was said, who was that? And they said, well, that was Stephen. I said, what did he say? He says, I think he asked me to marry him. And so, next thing we know, we've got 2 kids. I guess at heart, I'm pretty much a collector. And the tie thing, you know, we had a program where we were required to wear ties. And so everybody rebelled against that. So I always got sort of outrageous looking ties and would wear those as sort of a protest. And it was fun. I have a collection of over 500. And probably my favorite ones are the ones that are seasonal. For Christmas, it was easy. After Thanksgiving, I'd start wearing Christmas ties, and a different one every day. And I had some Thanksgiving ties, and I had some Halloween ties. I had some 4th of July ties. Got a big Elvis one with a big guitar on it that is shaped like a guitar. And I've got a sealskin tie, and I've got a wooden tie that I don't wear because it chokes me. But anyhow, it's a conversation piece. The scrapbooking, it just gave me a way to organize my trips. I have about 200 scrapbooks. I've been scrapbooking since before I even got married, which was in 1974. I'm now married to a gal that we got together and have carried on the traveling.
Does she like the scrapbooking?
No. She does not like scrapbooking. She thinks that's weird.